Shalom. This is Shalom from the Great Millstone Atlanta Church. Before I get started in this video, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, safety, much love, and blessings to the elect of Israel. And I'm just going to go through this real quick. As you see on the screen, this Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's a congresswoman, and well, she's I don't know if she's a Republican or Democrat, but anyway, she works for the Congress, and she tweeted what you see on the screen. I'm not gonna read it, but you can see it. And she was banned from Twitter for this tweet. So you're actually working for a government that you're against. And she's not the only one. She's not the only one. Esau is being divided and coming against himself. I've been seeing other articles where Edomites are coming up against other Edomites. So, hey, this is prophecy. This is a beautiful thing that lets you know that this kingdom is falling fast. Babylon is falling fast. So, hey, this is just a beautiful time for people to get ready, to take hold of this truth and to understand what's going on. And the scriptures talk about those that's joined to the heathens are going to be destroyed with them. It goes into that in Jeremiah chapter 9, right at the end. I'm not going to read it because it's kind of off topic, and also Isaiah chapter 13. But people are gonna, a large number of our people are getting ready to understand what's going on, or already have lack trust in this government, along with the ones that's so-called in charge. So yeah, she was removed from Twitter for this tweet, and it made national news. So like I said, I'm not gonna go into it because our videos are being censored in the words. So that's why I just did a screenshot, and I'm not going to read it, like I said, but I do want to get some scriptures, and this is not going to be long at all. I'm going to first start at Matthew chapter 12. I'm going into this place being divided. I'm going to start at verse 25. It says, "And Yahushua knew their thoughts, and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?" So, hey, that's true. You can't have a kingdom where, the people that's in charge or that's ruling over that kingdom are against themselves. Because you have majority of those in charge saying that, hey, we need to go ahead and push this thing. It's gonna be mandatory. I know it's gonna be mandatory. So they're pushing it too hard. So you actually have and then then also dealing with women. Some men could probably care less, but dealing with women, they not gonna take certain things lightly because they have loved ones, family members that may be affected. So, they're speaking out. And hey, like I said, this is just a beautiful time, seeing how Esau is coming up against Esau on things like this. I'm also get Isaiah chapter 19. In verse 2 it says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians." So right now, Babylon the Great, United States of America, is also spiritually known as Egypt. So this is talking about Babylon the Great. It's not talking about ancient Egypt. It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, and city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." Because Egypt is one kingdom. So the Egyptians they're talking about now are the modern day Edomites. Those that had the Israelites captive and in slavery. So the Lord the Lord is putting the spirit on these people to do certain things, say certain things, and bring themselves down. So hey, like I said, hey, this is gonna wake a lot of people up, and this is also gonna show that a lot of these so-called white people are also Israelites. Not saying that every so-called white person or that look like a white person that's coming up against the government is an Israelite. No, they some of them are Edomites, but you have a lot of Edomites that's gonna actually or people that look like Esau or look like Edomites that's actually gonna get this truth. That look like the Chinese, that looks like Africans, that looks like all these other different nations, Indians over in India, that looks like Iranians or whatever. They're gonna actually get this truth, and because our people are scattered throughout all nations. So back to the subject, hey, the Lord is putting a beautiful work in this throughout the earth, and waking up our people, and using the heathens to put out certain messages to to further wake our people up as well. Real quick, I'm gonna get Jeremiah chapter 49. In verse 10, it says, "But I have made Esau bare, and I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbor, and he is not." So Esau is being made bare. Esau is destroying himself. And ultimately, it's going to be the nuclear missiles where he's really going to destroy himself. They're going to be shot from other Edomite countries. Also Moab. And, a lot of these other heathen nations, they're going to destroy this place. We're just going over to when you read over at Revelation chapter 17, it talks about how these other nations are going to hate the whore. And that whore is Babylon the Great, which is the United States of America. They're going to start coming up against this place, because United States has has a hand in a lot of the things that's going on throughout the earth. You got uproars of the people. You got leaders being assassinated, being locked up. People losing their minds. Not on top of that, and then on top of that, you have famine that's about to hit. You got war that's everywhere, civil war. You know, this is it, man. This is the end. We are in the end. You know, so hey, Lord's willing, this hit the right ears and further wake up all people so that we can get out of here. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Once again, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakak. Also, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Shalom to the elect of Israel.